Shalom, Kahalo Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Makakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them to tell us its truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push the word in truth and in sincerity. The hopeful elect tabernacle of David on the brother Yahshua. I'm back with the World War III daily update. Shalom and salutations to you as well. All right, so we're going to start right here in 2nd Ezra 13 and 29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. Okay? People aren't ready for what is about to happen. Now goes into World War III. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. All right? So this is speaking of World War III, which will eventually turn into a celestial war, which is why it goes into one realm. Okay? But that comes later. But let's take a look at what's going on right now. Because one day ago, ABC News, ICC, International Criminal Court, issues arrest warrant for Vlad. All right, so we're going to watch this and just get a little information going in, because this thing, now they're getting their paperwork in order, all right? And what is this? It's going to escalate into the declaration, okay, of World War III, which hasn't happened yet. It's gradually moving forward, so we're just going to keep our eye on it. This is important, so let's hear what they got to say.
The International Criminal Court issuing an arrest warrant for Russian President Vladimir Putin, a new effort to bring him to justice for alleged war crimes committed during the war in Ukraine. The ICC in The Hague accusing Vladimir Putin of abducting or forcibly deporting children from Ukraine and sending them to live in Russia. Putin holding a Security Council meeting in Moscow today, the Kremlin firing back at the court, calling the warrant outrageous and unacceptable, saying it does not recognize the ICC and its decisions are legally void. A research report out of Yale identifying 6,000 Ukrainian children taken to Russian facilities since the start of the war, including orphans. The ICC, without its own police force, making it very unlikely Putin will be arrested anytime soon. But the warrant further isolates him and Russia from the rest of the world. The warrant issued just days before China's President Xi meets with Putin in Moscow, his first visit since the invasion of Ukraine more than 1 year ago. ABC's foreign correspondent James Longman leading us off from Ukraine.
Tonight, humiliation for Vladimir Putin. The International Criminal Court issuing an arrest warrant for the Russian president, seeking to put him behind bars. Judges at The Hague alleging Putin has committed a war crime for the unlawful transfer of children from occupied areas of Ukraine to the Russian Federation.
It is forbidden by international law for occupied powers to transfer civilians from the territory they live in to other territories. Children enjoy special protection under the Geneva Convention.
The US State Department says thousands of children and perhaps over 1 million adults have allegedly been forcibly deported from Ukraine to Russia. But the Foreign Ministry in Moscow has brushed off the warrant, calling the court's decisions legally null and void. The arrest warrant perhaps just the beginning of the international community's efforts to bring Putin to justice. Vice President Kamala Harris last month accused Russian forces of committing crimes against humanity in places like Bucha, citing murder, torture and rape.
As I stand here talking to you, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bodies in this tiny room in this basement where Ukrainians say people have been tortured, and I can see their hands behind their backs. It is a truly apocalyptic scene. It's just absolutely horrific in here. And this is what Ukraine says is happening across this country.
Yet today, Putin sought to present himself as commander, not criminal. He announced he'll host China's President Xi on Monday for a state visit. The Kremlin saying the two leaders plan to sign joint declarations, deepening, quote, strategic cooperation. Putin hoping that translates into assistance on the battlefield that his depleted forces badly need. But Xi has positioned himself as a peacemaker in recent weeks, and he can't do that if, as some fear, he does the Kremlin's bidding. Also today, after months of asking, Ukraine now being promised fighter jets, Poland and Slovakia in the last 36 hours have become the first two NATO allies to promise immediate delivery of Soviet-era MiG fighter jets.
James Longman joining us now from Ukraine. James, several world leaders supporting that arrest warrant for Vladimir Putin, and the White House responding tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Where the National Security Council issued a statement a short while ago to ABC News saying that there is no doubt that Russia is committing war crimes and atrocities in Ukraine, and we have been clear that those responsible must be held accountable.
All right, James, our thanks to you. Let's get right to ABC's Chief Global Affairs Correspondent, Martha Raddatz.
All right, that's enough. Okay, so more of the same. And I mean, you got one side saying this, you got the other side saying whatever. All right, and this is the fog of war, you know. What is Zelensky? Is Zelensky doing anything? Right? Is he going up, but being put an arrest warrant out for him? They're in the same war. Okay. What about the atrocities that were going on? Are there atrocities going on in Ukraine that Vlad had to go in, step in, and help those Russian people? Okay, or is this spin what's really going on? Okay, so let's get Matthew. Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So, propaganda, rumors, threats, reports, news. Okay? What is this? Is there any truth to any of this? Right? It's pretty one-sided. All right? There's two sides to every story. We're hearing one side. Okay, what if they were speaking in Russian and we didn't understand that? Right? It's a great divide in there. So, is this propaganda? Is this cause for war? Is this the Gulf of Tonkin? What is this? Okay, like they show a little video of a drone going down. You spin it the way that you want to, make it look like, the technology that they have today is just incredible. So you can create anything. You can create Project Bluebeam, right? Make you believe that there's a mothership when it's a fathership. Okay? So, we just got to keep our eyes peeled, all right? And we always end on Revelation. We can end on Revelation again. See if we can get to 11. Let's lock, yeah. Just wanted to bring that out about Vlad and a warrant or whatever they're doing for his arrest. Okay, so this is Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Third woe meaning Third World War. Again, they should be a little more fighting all over, and they should be declaring very soon. Okay, because you got the financial debacle. You got all sorts of things. You got weather wars. There's all kind of stuff going on right now. Financial war, right? You got these banks fighting. Big bank take little bank. The whole thing is going on at the same time. The Mossad is stirring things up. So, all right, stay on your square. Stay alert. All right, speaking of me. All right, so with that, we're going to go ahead and close. Hope that the elect were edified, you brothers and sisters, with that shalom.